Kamala.
Hello? Hi.
Hey there.
Oh, hi, you're both together. Oh, it's good to hear you both.
I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Oh, my goodness. Michelle, Brock, this means so much to me. I am looking forward to doing this with the two of you, Doug and I both, and getting out there, being on the road. But most of all, I just want to tell you the words you have spoken and the friendship that you have given over all these years mean more than I can express. So thank you both. It means so much. And we're going to have some fun with this too, aren't we?
Well, yes, we are going to have some fun, me and Denise, until everybody else show up. But we got Missouri and Texas here. What's up, y'all?
Hey, Texas and
Hey,
Missouri.
thanks for tuning in to
Hey.
TAN TV African American Network. So thanks for tuning in to TAN TV African American Network. We have a local field, global reach. I think I'm pausing a little bit, maybe not. But this is out of bounds with myself, T Rex. Excuse me, and Denise. Today we're going to talk about women's survival. I know it kind of sounds, safeguarding women's rights under Donald Trump. We're going to talk about Oprah's interview she had and how the vice president brought women on. It happened, and also a little bit about what happened on CNN when the they was talking about two ladies in Houston, and not Houston, I'm sorry, in Georgia that died. So
Yeah,
somebody
we know
said,
he's cray.
your boy is crazy.
We know he's cray cray. We know he's cray cray.
Well, you
Hmm.
got to think about the most important thing about Donald Trump is that he believes what he believes. And even though his vice president kind of said he made a thing up about eating the plants, I mean the pets, he
They said,
said that
how
it was
about
still
Janet
true.
saying she didn't know Pamela was black? Uh,
Janet who? Jackson?
I think that's
Who
who they're
Janet
talking
who?
about. Jackson.
When did Janet Jackson? Oh
Jackson.
Lord, oh Lord. So is she a Trumpian? She just messed up her money. That's
Mm.
she done messed
Now,
up
how
her
did she say
she done messed
that?
up her money. That's a good
That
one.
makes
I didn't
no
hear that
sense.
one. Can you tell us why she said
I
that?
haven't heard that one.
That's a real good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, she said
I'm
her
trying to
daddy
figure
is
that one out
white.
myself.
Yeah, she's pretty. She said her daddy is white. Yeah, she's pretty dumb.
Yeah, she's done. She's done. She probably need to check her daddy out because her daddy was what Haitian or something, and her mama
Yeah.
was Indian from India. So what can you say about some of them Jacksons? She probably was going through some respects to them because Tito passed away. So I'm sure she probably had some issues with that, and that's the reason why she said what she said. So what can you say to the people
Well, that's
that are doing
crazy.
it? Yeah, that is crazy. And producer, we're working. I am
Mm.
live on Facebook right now, so we're working. So yeah, that is crazy. And maybe she should just kept her mouth shut. Sometimes if you don't know what you're talking about, because that's what y'all tell me. If
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm
instead of
talking
looking
about,
like a
shut up.
fool.
That's what you
Instead of looking like a
so
fool.
yeah, that looked like boo boo the fool. But just to touch bases on thing, they talked about this on CNN and also when Kamala was on, well, not on Oprah, but Oprah was hosting the talk, and they were talking about the two young ladies in Georgia that both passed. One uh, didn't even go to the hospital because they weren't going to treat her, and the other one bled out in the parking lot. And I think, both had small children. One had, I think, the one that died at home had two children, And she died at home with her husband, and I think her family close by, which is, it's a tragedy that Georgia is doing this. And the other young lady went in and they wouldn't treat her. Hey, Renee, how you doing? So I don't understand
Hey,
why
Renee.
uh, Trump is sitting there talking about uh, all the things that he's saying to his people when it makes no sense. You can't abort a baby after 9 months. The baby's born. So I don't get it. I don't get what he's talking about. Maybe y'all out there, y'all smarter than us, but y'all probably can tell me what happened. And I'm sure we're gonna get to a little ditty in a minute after we get the rest of the cast comes on. We're having a little
Oh
technical
goodness.
difficulty.
Oh, that's a now that's a hot mess for sure.
So yeah, so
That's a hot mess for sure. Mm.
so the article just came in. Let me see if I can read it to you guys if y'all haven't read it. Singer songwriter noted that there's the hymn Hyman that wins the president. So she's saying that she's not black. That's why she did. That's what I heard. So apparently, Miss Jackson, if you are listening to the wrong people, you probably got enough money and clout. You could call her herself and ask her. That's what I recommend you do. I would call and ask her because hey, that's the only way you're gonna find out. That's the only way you're gonna find out.
She should have educated herself before speaking.
Yep. Hey, Julie, how you doing? She's checking us out on my Facebook. I don't get it, and
Hey,
I think
Julie.
women, and I'm not talking about any certain ethnical background. I'm talking about all women should be very upset with what he plans to do with Joe Guys' body. It's bad enough he wants to take the country back. Somebody said 300 years to where women have no rights and he can send anybody out of the country that he doesn't like. And I don't understand why uh, Lieutenant Governor out of North Carolina, the Martin Luther King on steroids, Mr. Porn Man, is even helping him out because it just makes it weaker when you're talking about you're on a porn site, not that porn's bad, but you're a political person making stupid remarks, and then you come around and saying stuff like, women shouldn't have rights. And I think that's Denise. I'm gonna flip it over to you. Do you think that women?
Somebody said the project 2025 is really scary. Yeah, it is, and he said he didn't have nothing to do with it. He didn't know nothing about it. Um, about that project 2025.
Well, well, he had a whole bunch of people talking about it, and he had one lady had him come in, and she said, "I want y'all just to answer yes or no. I don't want y'all to, the answers are yes or no." Donald Trump is in that thing in that Project 25 over 25 times. Am I correct? And the one of the people try to, well, she said that's a yes or no, and I think that's the only way you can answer that is yes or no. You cannot say that he's not part of it. You can't say that because he's all in there. He's all in there. So when you sit there, that's what's happening. He just needs to quit. I don't think women should. I don't understand. And if you're listening and you happen to be a Republican, not a Trump Republican, what's they call a MAGA, but a regular Republican, then you should click in and I want to know why would you vote for a guy like this that is trying to kick women back? Yes, minorities too, but I understand. I want to cross the color line and ask all women. That's what they're losing. It's not just black women, not just white women, not just brown women or Asian, every woman. And I think You know, I mean, the women I know, Denise is one of them. Boy, is Denise one of them? If Donald came down there to talk to Denise, he'd probably get a piece of her mind. But with that being said, you can't tell nobody
Oh,
a
honey.
woman what to do with her
Mm.
body. I got daughters, and I can't even tell them what to do. So Denise, why would the government want to tell a woman she's going to be followed from the day she checks into her doctor to the day she gives birth by some secret police form that he wants to form? So you tell me. I'm gonna let you talk.
I,
You tell
I don't
me.
know why I don't know why the government would even go for that because that makes no sense. Why would nobody would want to do that? I mean, who would ever want somebody to do that to tell them a woman what they can do with their body? First of all, I just don't understand why he's getting away with saying all this stuff. And well, it goes back how he's even running for president anyway. So I just don't understand, a lot of stuff that he's getting to do. And I definitely, when he said that about the abortion part, he he should have lost he should have lost everybody's vote. Uh, if not the men or whatever, he should have lost every woman's vote. He should have lost it when he said
Yeah.
some shit like that. Cause you don't do that.
You,
You don't do that. So everybody should have just dropped it right there. His vote should have just went out the window.
yeah. Because it was. Then if somebody says, let them tell men what to do with their bodies. With their entire self. I'm agreeing with you. I mean, so what's going to happen? So that with that comment right there, what's going to happen, Denise, is I'm pretty sure that if young people don't want to have kids and they're married, either they're going to have a hysterectomy or the man's going to have a vasectomy if he doesn't want to have children. And that's what they're going to end up doing. And that shouldn't be right. You shouldn't take people like that. It's just wrong to take that. Denise, you want to read about I'm pissed off? Do you see that
Um,
comment, Denise?
I'm I'm pissed that women are always at the front line for the beating. His ass is here because his mom had a choice.
That
That's
is so
right.
true. You know,
That's right.
but now I know I'm going to piss somebody off, and if uh, my fraternity brother, I can't say his name because he gets mad at me all the time, but he's a minister, is listening. I just want to know why the Christian, I'm not saying Baptist and all that, but some form of religion is trying to impose this on women. And why don't they just be honest and say the only reason why they don't want women to have babies is not they don't care about black and brown and green and yellow and all those babies. They care about white babies. I said it before and I'll say it again. The white population is being overtaken by the Hispanic population. If you start watching the news, you'll start seeing that Hispanics are now becoming non-white. Before they were just Hispanics. Now they're becoming non-white. Now they're filtering the Hispanics into the number of whites to keep their numbers up. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but what I got to say on that is it's strange that the government under Donald Trump really thinks that women are going to stand for this. And
Somebody
I
said
can't see somebody.
somebody said
Go ahead, Denise.
he's so irrelevant, but we continue to make him relevant, and nothing
Oh,
about religion is absolutely correct, sir.
well, I think they trying to use religion. I think the people that's talking about it to correct my statement are some Christian group. I forgot the name of it exactly, but it's a Christian group that is out there trying to. That's part
Thank you.
of Project 220, and that's what I
Appreciate it.
believe. So, hey Vegas, how you
Hey
doing?
Vegas. Hey Vegas, what's up?
And when you look at them, they're
Somebody said we're
just
doomed under Project 2025. We're doomed.
everybody's doomed. Everybody, and I don't understand. First of all, let's get this straight. For the ladies out there that are Republicans and happen to be mega, I know once you get in there, you can push whatever button you want. And I hope you push the right
What
button for
up? What
yourself.
up?
What's up? That's
Mhm.
Vegas there. What's up? Because you have to
Mhm.
take care of yourself. Because the government wants to monitor you. They want to go back to something like the secret police that watches you everywhere you go, like that one commercial where the guy pulls the lady over. He knows whoever's in the car and where they're going and how many months pregnant. And he ends up arresting them. Come on, y'all. This ain't no joke.
Mm.
This is y'all's future. We'll talk about the minorities later, but this is the women. Y'all cross color lines. Y'all should be the women should be the one to determine what to do with their bodies. And the only way to do that is to go out there and vote. Now, if you okay with being determined somebody's gonna do with your body, then do it. I can't stop you. I can't stop you. So we can come back with this again and again and again, and we'll answer it, and we'll take the questions and answer it. But I just believe, and Denise tell me, oh, here we go. Go ahead, Denise.
Women are not minorities, but we're treated as if we were, as if we are.
Well, y'all know y'all second status citizens. You know, this is a man's world. James Brown told you, but the
But
mega people aren't listening. Yeah, that's right. You do outnumber men. You outnumber men probably about 30 to 1. That's why I'm saying if you guys got the power in this election, not a man, not a man. I don't care what color that man is, what side of the political standards he's standing on. You women are the one that's going to make this thing work. You're side your own fate by what candidate you vote for. So that's all I can say. But I'm going to shift a little bit about that and talk about uh, the black Nazi. That is
the
an
oil
oxymoron that I
the
have
oil
heard.
man. You gonna talk about the oil man?
Oh, you want to talk about the old man first? I was talking about the
No,
lieutenant
go ahead. I'm just
governor.
tripping.
Okay, somebody
The
said,
the fact that we're having this conversation in 2024 is a disgrace.
I agree. And what I don't understand, I have a ton of, uh, I want to call them, I hate race because we're all race. So I'm going to use color in that, like a rainbow color, not black, white, green, or purple, just say color. Women of all color, especially the ones that I know that are bleed Republican in states like Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, Arkansas, and even Texas. You outnumber the men, but you're letting a man tell you what to do with your body. I wish I'm gonna say like Pamela looked like she wanted to say when she was on that thing. She looked at him. They said, "What did Pamela say?" If she had that look at her, she said, "I wish a blank would." I wish a man
No,
would go up there and say that this is what you go do with your body to somebody like Denise up to her face. I think he get ass whooping. That's simple as I think
Black
he get
Nazi
ass
is
whooping.
hilarious. Hilarious.
He is black Nazi. That's an oxymoron. That's an oxymoron. How you gonna be a black Nazi when Nazis don't like black people?
I know.
these, these these mega people, man. I think he just I think what he really is. We can't call. Okay. I'll hold this. Go ahead. Give us that commercial, producer. I'll hold this. Here comes.
Saturday, December 14th, The King, live as one of the best holiday performances you will ever see. It's funny, entertaining, inspiring, and an all-around good time for the entire family. Writer, director, producer Danielle Gully captivates her audience with a phenomenal production, led by an all-star cast. Local favorite and headliner Grace Williamson, fan favorite Deancy Wyatt as Grinch, starring gospel legend Dorinda Clark Cole of the Clark Sisters, Q Parker from the hit R&B group 112 as Scrooge, and guest starring Carl Anthony Payne from the Martin Lawrence Show as Santa Claus. You don't want to miss The King. Saturday, December 14th, one day, two performances at the Summit Church in San Antonio, Texas. Get your tickets today at DanielleGully.com. Sponsored by B Properties, Now Word Covenant Church, Resurrection Baptist Church, New Creation Christian Fellowship, Sound Design, Love Anise Aesthetics Med Spa. Get your tickets today at DanielleGully.com.
Wow. They need to get all those people to vote. That sounds going to be a great play, though,
Yeah.
in San Antonio. That sounds going to be a great play. I like the cast members, and especially homeboy from Martin, because
Oh
we
yeah.
have brother man from the fifth floor on one of Vance's shows on Tan TV. So Martin is still doing good, still alive and running. But when you start talking about black Nazis, I like to know what some of these people think about these black Nazis.
Ugh.
How can you be a black Nazi? I mean, I took a long course on Nazism, and it didn't say anything about black Nazis in there. And Nazis, they hated everybody. That's why Hitler didn't shake what's his name, Jesse Owens, after he wiped their butt in the Olympics. He left because he didn't want to shake his hand. So we know that's an oxymoron for especially for a man of color to sit up there and say, I'm a black Nazi. And then he started lying. I'm one that, you can't change your past. If you said it in the past and it shows up, you either own it or ignore it. But 9 times out of 10, you said it. And that goes out to that girl 71. Again, I apologize if I hurt your feelings, but I was a young
You
man
done
or
start.
old fool.
You done started again. You done started up.
But anyway, so that's how I see that. And I'm just really trying to understand, why did Diddy need
Oh,
you must I'm gonna get a whooping, open up a can of whoop ass. Why did Diddy have uh 1,000 bottles of baby oil? I wish somebody can tell me
Diddy,
what
what?
you're gonna do to.
Johnson and Johnson is about to have a darn cow. I know. They're like, don't put us in that mess.
Hey, look,
Gross. Gross,
the
Diddy.
stories are out
Gross.
there. Yeah, it is gross. The stories was out there way before this, and all I can say is, you know, uh, me and my cousin Billy Lewis from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. What's up, Billy? I hope you're watching. Somebody telling you, I mentioned, and when we was youngsters, we said we couldn't
So he's
have a
on
bunch of
suicide
ladies
watch.
on suicide watch doing our own thing, because what you gonna do after you get a couple of ladies, a couple 100,000 ladies, then you only can go one way, and that's what Diddy do. What's up, cuz? What's up, Mr. Kevin Brooks? That's my cousin. I don't know what Diddy was thinking. I mean,
What do
suicide.
you mean you don't know what he was thinking?
Well, I mean, I don't get it. Yeah,
Can we
we can talk about
Can we
CEOs.
talk about stepping
Go ahead.
down? No,
Well, it's
I
gonna
was
be a
just
bunch of
reading
them.
it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of them stepping down. I'm telling you that
It
right now.
sure is. Yes,
They
sir.
just wait. They gonna wait for Diddy. They gonna wait for Diddy to make whatever deal he can, and whoever's making a deal against Diddy, and they're gonna get him. And the names on
Recording
that list.
people. Everybody's
Was,
name's on that list.
oh
They said
God,
it's
they even
already
got.
up to. They said it's already up to 101 people on there.
you know,
Recording people
sometimes
because his ultimate fall. Yeah,
I would tell yeah, I would tell you one thing. Sometimes it's glad to be just in the middle class, not have enough
that's
money to
right. That's
be in trouble,
right.
but not enough money to get in trouble. Because if you got a lot of money, we use it, Diddy. My recommendation to anybody then is to cash all your shit in and leave, because they're gonna come for you.
Yeah, because if he was at any Diddy freak party, you need to get going.
You need. I'm gonna tell you where to go. Brazil. They don't expedite.
They said now Diddy's ass will be snitching.
Oh, you know he is. You know he is.
Yeah,
Cause Bubba down the hall talking about, hey, Diddy, we gonna play a little game. We gonna play mom and daddy. Which one you want to be? He gonna say, I
they
want to
said
be mom.
Kevin Hart's video was bad.
What? Kevin Hart's in it too.
Everybody's in it. T-Rex, all of them are in it.
I've been out of it for the week. I didn't know Kevin Hart was in it. Lord
I
Jesus,
tell the list keep going on and on and on and on.
he was in the tub. I hope it was with a woman above age. I hope it was a woman above age. If you say it was a man, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom by myself. You say he was with a man in the tub. I just can't see little Kevin doing that, but he do like standing up real close to check. Oh, it was a woman. Don't know her age. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Even my fraternity know you can't do stuff like that. And we small time. If y'all know a little bit about fraternity sororities, women are not a woman.
Women, not woman, women.
Whoa, women. Oh, you are right. Well, now wait a minute. Now I hope they was all above age. Is that bad? If he was in a hot tub,
I don't know. They got for trafficking and all that, so I don't know if they all that age or not.
All I can say is,
LeBron James' name's on there too.
Oh Lord, several women around Kevin Hart. Well, he can say he was just signing autographs with his pen. Penis seal. I didn't say pencil. I said penis seal. That is crazy. So LeBron was in. Man, I don't know. If I knew I did something wrong, I'd be selling my stock, whatever, and I'd be leaving the country. Because you have to understand, it's okay if the only reason Bill Cosby went to jail, Hugh Hefner died. As long as Hugh Hefner was alive, they couldn't get him. And
Frank's life is over. Diddy is a monster. Diddy is a monster.
He is a monster. But y'all have to, now I want to say something. Diddy, I'm not justifying anything that he did. Trust me, I'm not justifying. But Diddy didn't understand what white power money is. Just because you're a billionaire, you're one of few black people that are billionaire. There's a ton of white billionaires, and they don't want your ass in their neighborhood. I've always said that rich and poor people are the most racist people, prejudiced people, whatever you'd like to determine to call them, because the ones without are mad because you got more, and the ones that have got a lot don't want your butt to have any. Yes, Diddy is about to be a scapegoat. I was saying it back when Hugh Hefner was running Playboy Mansion up the road in L.A., there was a lot of stuff going on in there. Underage girls, it's all out there. But they never went after Hugh Hefner.
They did.
Soon as he died, boom, there go Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Then the tapes start coming out about the sex parties in L.A. When Cat Williams and somebody else said they was walking by and somebody was taking it up the rectum area from another man. That stuff happens at the.
So Cat Williams is really talking. Cat Williams is barking like a dog.
So I don't know why it's that's it, But if you got too much money and you not white, you better hang out with Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan don't go to those parties, and if he do, he ain't going with no black and brown people. I'm not saying he's going, but you can guarantee he ain't going with nobody who gonna snitch on him. He going
I bet his name ain't on that list.
But it's crazy when you think about it. Why? First of all, it goes back to what we really was talking about, women's rights. Why would you want to, no matter how much money you got, why would you want to disgrace a woman like that? Now, I understand when we was young and stupid, we did stuff like that. I'm not saying that's right, but we were young and stupid. But when you're rich and powerful and you have a lot to lose, you can't be beating women up on camera. You can't be, drugging up people and making them have sex with somebody. You can't do that. If you're going to do it,
that video he had in the hotel, that hotel is closed down. But he had told them to give him the video. I guess he, asked them to sell him the video or whatever. But they didn't.
Mhm.
What they didn't know is that Cassie had a copy of the video too. P
Well,
Diddy thought he was just the only one that had a copy, but it come down, Cassie had a copy too.
you, I'm not saying anything negative about the women there because I'm sure women want to have fun too. They probably just got the wrong type of fun they were looking for, and then but he started taking them across state lines. That's how they got.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know who Jack Johnson is, but he was the first black heavyweight champion. That's how they got him to go to jail. He was married to a 18-year-old white girl. He was married to her, not dating her, but married to her. And because he took a minor over state line, that's how they got him. That's how they got him. So I'm telling you, if you in a tape with Diddy, you better leave the country. The only way you're gonna be and the same thing to go about. I gotta say this what I'm thinking, but we gotta go back to Donald Trump. Okay. After he got that shellacking in that debate and his numbers was dropping down. Why did he get somebody that's attempting to shoot him from 2 miles away with an AK 47 or something like that? That's not a high power rifle. That's it might have shot maybe a mile, but if he was 2 miles away, that bullet's gonna peter out before he get to him. So why would you go to that? That makes no sense.
Donald
You would
should
have
be.
30
They
odd
said
sticks or
Donald should
something.
be in jail.
Yeah, he should be in jail.
Hmm.
But because what he doing is a sympathy vote. And then he goes right back and say, if I don't, now he's on the Jews. If I don't win, it's because the Jews. Yeah. And that guy never shot at him. He never shot at me. He never even shot at him. So I don't
It was
see
never.
what. Go ahead.
It was never an assassination because the guy never shot at him.
And so, but he wanted that sympathy vote, just like he's
Yeah.
attacking the Jews. If y'all don't vote for me, and y'all go back to the Holocaust days, it's your fault. Well, Mr. Donald Trump, I think the Jewish community have people up there that got a ton of money more than yours. A ton of money more than yours. So you need to leave them Jewish people alone before you be up there with you and B Diddy be in the same place with R. Kelly and the rest of them. And Bubba waiting on you with that Vaseline. I'm just keeping it 100. Just keeping it 100.
No, it's
My
gonna be
daddy.
oil. It's oil. It's baby oil.
Johnson gonna ship it to him.
Yeah.
my, my my daddy Sam told me when I was a little boy I got in trouble. He said, they have sex with little boys in prison. I said, but I'm not a girl. He said, you might be.
No.
At that time, I decided a life of crime was not for me. And so, you guys that was at Diddy's house and you guys is hanging out with Donald Trump, Giuliani, all y'all, you better pay them fines, man. And Bubba, somebody, go stand up behind you and go be.
You gonna be watching
you
stuff.
ain't
They're
gonna
gonna be watching everybody's clothes.
you ain't gonna be feeling too good about yourself as a man. I'm letting you know.
They're gonna be watching
That's
everybody's
all I can
clothes.
say. But I'm all over the place today because I was waiting for two more people to come on. But I really, Denise, we still got to stick to women. Please, this goes out to woman over 18. Vote, and if you vote for yourself, if you go out there and just vote for something that helps you, vote for that helps you. Now, if you're on that other side and you really don't care, you want to wear a bonnet on your head, full skirt from your neck down dress, so you can't show your lady parts in public, which is your knees is a lady part back then. You might as well go ahead and vote for Mega. I'm just letting you know. Vote for Mega because they are the ones that's what they want. They want you to shut up, sit in the house, and you ladies that like to have your own money, you kiss that goodbye too. Because they ain't gonna want that equal pay that y'all been getting. just like the WNBA. I'm gonna use them for example. They're not making the NBA money. They doing NBA work, but they ain't making NBA money. Women should
No.
not be second citizens in this country. They have just the right. And that back over back one question. I don't understand how if women outnumber men that high, how can they be a minority? That just don't make sense to me. Like, just
Mm-mm.
fathom that. The majority is the largest population. Women are the majority when it comes to the two sexes. So why are women considered a minority? That makes no sense to me. No
That's
sense to me.
crazy. Mm-mm.
I'm putting the plea out right now. All the women of color, that whatever crown you pull out and you identify yourself with, you need to vote, and you need to vote for yourself because 2000 what's that 2025 project 2025. I
Mm-hmm.
scanned over it when I don't think it's gonna go well when they come to get me to make me go out there and pick some cotton and shit because I ain't doing it. Just let you know I ain't doing it. So y'all probably read about me like that poor brother, and I'm not making fun of that brother. You can't go to these country backwoods states and act like you're a grown man, and then they're gonna hang you like that young brother, and that's what I'm gonna end up being hanged because I'm not doing up with it. All right, go ahead, let's get this commercial.
Let's get it! Match up for the week, here's the scoop. Your boy Drone keep getting the loot. Underdog, who will prevail? Stay tuned, Drone about to tell.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you, you just need to vote because it don't look pretty for women. It don't look pretty for women. It don't look pretty for nobody. But the only bright side is that he's out there noticing that every time he's out there, he's saying what? If I lose, if I lose, if I lose. So he already knows he's gonna lose. He already knows he's gonna lose. He's trying to fix it. The Republican Party is out trying to fix it so that it's a 269 on both sides because if they get Oklahoma, not Oklahoma, but Omaha to change, be part of Nebraska, not his own vote. That's that one vote that makes a difference. That's why it's
Mm-hmm.
270. It's the only one that makes a difference. So without that one to get to 100, I mean to 270, they both will have 269. And then guess
Right.
who gets to pick the president? The House of Representatives.
Ugh.
And who is that? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I mean, we need to wake up because some crazy crap going on here. We need to wake up because it's crazy. It's crazy, and I don't understand it. But if you know something that I don't know that, and you know what's going on, please tell me. I'm listening. I got my ears open. I want to know because as I said before, I got 3 daughters and 5 granddaughters, and I would like for them to have a good life and be able to control their own bodies. And I'm sure that my nieces and everybody else's daughter want the same thing. Yes, we are living in scary times because people want to. What's up, Mr. White? What's up, Nan? People want to control your body and make you do what you want to do. They want, and I don't understand this. I don't understand the men part. I don't understand the men part. Maybe they think they just can go out and maybe the white guys down in them southern states think they gonna get a few big black women to come work for them. They just can go out and have sex with them when they feel like, and they just gonna let it go, brother. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna wake up with your Johnson cut off. You start messing with them sisters. I'm just telling you right now, that's something ain't happening. That ain't happening. Y'all need to
That ain't
realize
happening.
it ain't gonna happen. So if you're doing some crazy, if you think that if you down there in the Bug Tussle, Mississippi, and you think, God damn, I'm gonna get me some colored people out here to pick it ain't happening, man. It ain't happening unless you're going someplace like Washington D.C. and you're going up in the House of Representatives looking for those black Republicans and the Mexican Republicans and the Republicans that aren't the brightest in the room, they might be picking your cotton, but ain't nobody else gonna come down there. And that civil war that they praying that they talk about, that's just fear. That's just fear. Then it's not going to be a civil war. Trust me. It might be an uprising, and after about the first 10,000 white people get murdered, it's going to end because they think black people are just going to sit back and watch. They think Mexicans are just going to sit back to watch. They thinking women are just going to sit back and watch. Flash news to y'all. All those groups that I just mentioned, Asian groups, all the minority groups got guns too. So if you got 18 guns, but you go to shoot one at one time, that don't take one bullet to kill you. So I'm not threatening you. I'm not telling you anything other than that. If Donald Trump does lose as projected, just accept it.
He said something about a bloodbath. It's gonna be a
Find you.
bloodbath.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't understand. He said the same thing about January 6th, and then he said, "Oh, I didn't tell them that."
I didn't have nothing to do with that.
Donald Trump
I didn't have nothing to do
isn't.
with that.
You're right. Donald Trump don't got no love for y'all. He using y'all just like he using everybody else. He has no love for your butt. You to him, you just poor white trash. You just on the same boat as we are. You just on the other side of the line when it comes to Donald Trump. So don't think you're going to get a better deal from Donald Trump. You're not.
No,
You're not. You know.
he don't care nothing about you. Believe me.
This is what Mr.
He ain't
White
care
said.
nothing about you. None of it.
Everyone's going to run to the project because they're ready. The project has already stood solid during called the Black Crisis. They ain't coming to the projects, man. They're not going to come to the. They're not going to pass the Mason Dixon line. I'm just telling you, they might not make. Do you know how many people have? Texas about 10 years ago, Texas was solid red. Texas now is 51% red, 49% blue. People from all states are moving to Texas, and they ain't Democrat. I mean, they're not Republicans. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. People are not going to fight for your cause. Don't let Donald Trump, you be the next January 6th. He gonna be trying to escape to Brazil. He gonna sleep out behind his Secret Service detail, go to Brazil and hang out or go hang out with Putin, and your ass is gonna be in jail talking to Bubba because you fresh meat, bruh. You fresh meat, you Bubba. Trust me. So, women, I'm never gonna get away from y'all. I love you. I might not have always been a respectful man, but as my older age and I look back, I respect women more than ever. And I want you to understand that it's your job to make sure that your rights are protected. I'm going to vote for Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt in my mind. But if you don't
I
vote
just
for
want everybody
Kamala,
to get out of stuff.
right, or you don't vote at all, if you think your vote don't matter, women, if you think your vote don't matter, then you might as well go out and buy you a one of those long, what do they call them, bonnet dresses and stuff. You might as well. That's what they want you to do. Now, this is what Mr. Yetta said. He said this election is just a distraction anyway. What they're calling the higher ups up is what they're talking about real talk. Well, I don't know if it's a distraction. I just think somebody let some stuff come out, and that's what's happening. We're looking at, you
Mm-hmm.
know, that's right. Every damn vote counts. I agree with you. Every vote counts, and I especially say I'm not saying men don't vote. What I'm saying is men of color and good men. We'll just say good men. Make sure you vote. But women,
Mm-hmm.
you outnumber men at least 30 to 1. 30 to 1. You are the ones who's going to decide who it is, not somebody else. The margin was close last time. The margin was real close. It was real close. And if you look at what they're doing, Denise, you know that you live in Tennessee. They're all making these little uh policies where they don't have to, like Georgia, they don't have to right away, you know, solidify the vote. They're looking where they can recount, do all these things, throw things out because he looked like he was a migrant. They're making all these rules that they can do that. So they're trying to rig it. I don't care what you say. I mean,
Yeah,
you
they're
got.
trying. Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Denise. I didn't
No,
hear you.
I'm just saying, yeah, they trying to rig it.
Oh,
They try to get in. They try to get any way they can to try to rig it. Mhm.
and you got to understand why. I mean, before Kamala became in, they had Joe. Joe and Donald are only 4 years apart. They probably both too old to be running. And I have to think about he's too old to run. They said the same thing about Joe, Sleepy Joe. Donald's
I
dyslexic.
haven't
Donald,
even.
I don't know why nobody
Yeah.
came out and said he's too old to run. He's an old man. He's an old man. And then his vice president talking about
But
the
that
city
toupee
of
on top of his head.
eating pets. I bet you one pet they won't eat. I bet you there's one pet they won't eat. She in Clarksville, Tennessee. Ain't she a pit bull? Ain't Sugar. Them fools will run up on her. Sugar gonna bite them in their goods. And they don't want to eat sugar. I'm just telling you, they don't want to eat sugar. I don't care if nobody wants it.
Mhm.
But the food was on TV that he's talking about. I made it up. Then he tried to change that. You can't change I made it up.
That's so stupid. That is so stupid.
And then Donald's still running
Why
with
you
it.
gonna make something like that up?
I mean,
That's
I know.
ugh.
Look, I know I only got a history degree. I'm
And he
not.
said it just as proud. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And the guy said, no, they're not doing that. And he said, the commentator said, no, they're not doing no such thing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I know. It's the fact that man came and told me.
And this the man that you want running the country again. You know he did a bad job the first time. Everybody's talking about, well, inflation was good. I say this every time we talk about politics. The president that's coming into office is getting treatment from the president before him. Obama fixed it. Trump got it, and it was running good. Trump turning over to Joe. Joe struggled. Joe's back on track now. So whoever
Yeah.
inherited Joe's thing, because everything's going down now, is going to have a good economy. It depends on how they do it. Donald didn't do anything good. He didn't give you. He said he gave you a raise, but he
No.
gave the rich people a bigger raise. And all I want rich people to do, I don't care if you my friend, fraternity brother, nice person, whatever. I want you to pay your fair share. If the rich paid their fair share, we wouldn't have a deficit. Somebody said at Denise is a voter registration up. They won't know Denise. Can you do it? Can they still register?
No, I think you can still vote. No, I don't think it's up yet.
So and don't hand
But
your.
it's nearing the time for it to be up. I don't think it's up yet. I haven't went to my class yet, but I don't think it's up yet. Matter of fact, I know it's not up yet because usually when I go to my class, sometimes I go ahead and vote. I go in the voting office and vote. So no, it's not up yet. And my class is it's in about another. It's just my class is just for the election, the day before the election.
And young people.
So it'll probably be sometime.
I'm sorry, Denise. And young people need to get out and vote too.
No, go ahead.
Y'all need to get out and vote too. If y'all sitting there talking about, oh Lord, my vote don't matter, you wrong. You're wrong. Somebody said it earlier. It was close last time. If they can cheat to swing it, Donald Trump will be president. But I got a question, and I'm sure Denise knows the answer. When did the convicted felons be able to hold any federal job? I mean, you can't have a felony and deliver mail, but you can be a felon
No,
and run the country. Somebody help me out with that, Denise.
that don't make any sense at all. That makes no sense to me. I just don't see how that can be. That still stuns me. That still stuns me. They can't even have a job. They can't vote. They can't do none of that stuff. But you can run for president. I don't understand that. I got a hard time with it. So I just can't find the logic in
I
there.
mean, and you can see you being swindled. Now the man got a Donald Trump coin. First, he
Uh-uh.
tried to pimp Bibles. Then he tried to pimp tennis shoes. Now he pimping a coin. Come on, y'all. Come on. Don't be bamboozled by the scam, man. This is a scam. This is exactly what it is. Donald Trump is a con man. He knows how to cheat the system, and he's trying to get every penny he can. And if you making $5 and you sending Donald 10, hoping he gonna give you 20, you're gonna be $30 in the hole. That's what you're gonna be because he ain't sending you nothing. He wants all that money to get himself back where he can live so he can escape prison. That's all he's trying to do. Because boy, if he lose, all those court cases gonna go through, and I don't think.
He didn't be put in there with P. Diddy.
Ooh, Trump, P Diddy with all the baby oil and Trump with all the makeup. They'd be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying, they'd be perfect. You know, they can line up outside their sales and run in, run out, get their little business done, and keep it going.
They can sell, yeah, they can sell it and everything, honey.
Uh,
They can make it, yeah, they can be selling it and everything.
and Trump's gonna be eating a lot of hot dogs because he likes eating dogs. So he's gonna be eating a lot of hot dogs when he gets locked up.
Well, he got a lot of hot dogs in there. In
They
there.
gonna be them hot dogs gonna be waiting for him. Some Vienna sausage he ain't got to worry about. But them hot dogs he might have to worry about. But the sausages, oh,
Yeah, them Polish sausage.
woo, Jesus! All I all I can say is, as soon as this election is over and they say he lost, oh my God, oh my God! Don't try to keep this man from going. Don't put people. I was trying to be wrong. I'm gonna put this out to everybody. I don't care what you call yourself, transgender, whatever, black, green, or purple, white, whatever you call yourself. I'm gonna call y'all all Americans. Don't put yourself in harm's way for an idiot. All you're gonna do, and this is really sad, you're gonna be like that poor lady who lost her life from San Diego uh, in January 6th insurrection when she got shot and murdered. He didn't do nothing for the family. He didn't do nothing to stop the law. He didn't even try to stop her from being murdered, being shot. Now, if you fear for your life and you're a police officer and you got a mob out there and you happen to shoot a woman, I'm not mad at you because she shouldn't have been there. But what I'm saying to y'all is, and this is seriously from my heart, don't believe he's going to help you. He's not. Everything Donald Trump been doing is for Donald. I mean, his daddy left him. How many billionaires start out? I don't know what his actual worth was. We'll say 5 billion, and now he only got 1 billion. We calling him a good business. 5 to 1. I mean, he lost 4 billion somewhere. How's it a businessman? You know he's not going to save you. So, hey, I was hoping that Jarvis would come on, and I was hoping that uh, Maria Marie would have came back,
Marie.
but yeah, Marie, but it didn't happen. Hopefully, they'll come on next week. I'm not going to always have these political talks, but I thought it'd be nice for me and Denise to get it out there so you guys can see that, because she is the one that has. If you have any questions, Denise is definitely the one about voting. She does that, and I want to say this in front of Denise, especially this year. I hope that all you guys get some kind of training on self defense, because I don't know if it's going to be stupid where you're at. I hope.
I done told them to have mine in my precinct. I want to tell them you need to have the police in my
Oh, they
precinct,
do.
please.
So
I'm going to ask. I would say, would y'all please have an officer in my precinct?
so, and it is true. I didn't want to say politics isn't important. I didn't want to say it wasn't, but it is. You are right. It is important right now, and I think everybody, if you have never voted, vote. I can remember when my youngest daughter turns. She was 16. She had just got her first job, and she got her check, and she came to the house mad because some person named FICA took some money. Okay, so we all know
I know.
we all know who FICA is, right? So I told her, maybe everybody gonna get their taxes. So if you struggling today and you think that Trump's gonna help you next year, it's not gonna happen. If he didn't do it the
Mm,
first time, he ain't gonna do it this
mm-mm.
time. He gonna do the same thing. Anytime a guy says, "I'm gonna invite Putin to come over here and help us out," he wants to be a dictator. It's crazy. I
You never know, you guys.
Go ahead, Denise.
Messages reach a lot of young people, and I hope it does reach a lot of
Hmm.
young people. I do, because I love to see the young people come in the precinct voting, and every time the young people come in there, they may be with someone, may be with their parents, and someone be by themselves, and they say, "This is my first time voting." I mean, "Hey, this is my first time voting," and we all cheer. We always cheer. We always cheer. The whole precinct cheers and everything. So I love to see the young folks come in and vote.
That's true. That is true. And Mr. White, I want to give you condolences about your mom passing away. Cindy was a wonderful woman, and I hope you go out and vote. I hope you vote. I hope you don't. I hope people just don't sit back and say, "Oh, my vote don't count," because it does. And women, God, I can't say it enough. Please vote. Please vote. I don't care if you vote for Donald. That's your choice who you vote for. But at least vote.
Yeah, just
Just vote.
vote.
You know,
Hmm.
because nobody can tell you what you're going to vote for in there. So Denise, we're about to done. Do you want to give anybody any advice on if the process real quick on how to register to vote?
Yeah, you just yeah, go ahead and register to vote. Go down to your local registration office and your local voting office and vote. You can vote or register to vote. I just encourage you to go if it's your first time. Just so you have your card, your voting card and your IDs and stuff. Make sure you have those things ready when you come in. Make sure you know which precinct. We have a lot of people come into different precinct. Make sure you research and see what precinct you're needing to vote at, where you needing to vote. But just come in and like I said, if it's a great experience. Just come in. If you never voted, just come in. It's a great experience to go through, just to see the process of voting and everything. So I hope to see everybody out voting, the young, old. We have them come in walkers, wheelchairs, everything. So
Hey,
we have handicap machines and different things. So just come on in and vote. Everybody vote.
it's your right to vote, and if you don't vote, you may lose some rights. And right now, I'm not too much worried about who he's going to expel from the country. That might take a minute or two because some of them are in Congress. But I want you to, women, don't let him determine anything about your body. Because you got to remember now, he was a sexual predator too, and they put
Yep.
Diddy in jail for being a sexual predator, and he's still walking free, trying to become the next president of the United States again, so that he wants to be free. He's a predator. He's a predator. He's a predator.
Yep.
You know, I'm just speaking the truth. Y'all saw the court case in New York where he still owes that lady $83 million and he ain't paid her yet. Somebody he ain't got no money, but his ass out on the golf
Mhm.
course let somebody fake shoot at him. I'm just done with it. So I want to thank everybody for coming on. Yeah, you're welcome, Mr. White. I want to thank
Yeah.
everybody for coming on, watching the show. I know it wasn't funny as normal, and y'all to get to chew in my butt, but I'm glad you came. I hope you can pass the
Love
message
y'all
on to
too.
everybody to get out and vote because we need to vote. Love y'all too. All right, producer, when you ready, take us away. Yo, yo.
Bye. Have a good week.